Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Good to see you. How has your holiday been? Okay, my name is Damilola, and I welcome you to language class. It promises to be very, very interesting today, okay? And you're going to learn a lot in a fun way, as usual. Okay, we'll be looking at the initial letter sound, two of them, ts and yeah, ts and yeah. Yes, you're hearing some, sounds as though bees are buzzing, right? Don't worry, we'll get there. So we're learning the letter sound, initial letter sound, z and yeah. Those are the two sounds we'll learn. Okay, let's quickly speak with mummies and daddies and then we go on with our lesson. Hi, mummies. Hi, daddies. Welcome to today, our lesson. We just invited you for a short while to let you know that we're still counting on you to help, like, subscribe and share our channel to many other friends of yours so the children can come join us. We're doing great things here. We're learning great things and we're making, progress as we go, but we want to share with others so they can also learn. Please help us subscribe, share, and like. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye, mummies. Bye, daddies. Great job, everyone. Well done. I'm sure you had fun. I did. Okay, good. So let's dive into today's lesson. We are going to be learning about the initial letter sounds z and y. Now make that sound z. Just try, don't worry. Z and y. Good. Now, when you say initial letter sounds, what do you understand by initial letter sound? Can you tell me what you understand by initial letter sound? Yeah, I'm listening. Okay, initial, beginning, good. First, brilliant. So initial, first, beginning, they all mean the same thing. Initial letter sound, first letter sound, beginning letter sound, they all mean the same thing. Now let's see. Yeah, here they are. Initial letter sound means beginning letter sound and first letter sound. Now let's get some examples and see how it goes. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, I can hear someone say touch, touchlight. You're not far from it. You're not far from it, okay? But it looks bigger, isn't it? Good. So it's a type of a light, okay? It's a type of light, flashlight, yes, that, one uses. And the name is xenon, 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 okay? That's the name. That sound you hear, that first sound, sounding like zzz, isn't it? As though a bee is buzzing, okay? But that's the sound. So that X that you see, this X that you see is the one producing, that sound. It's xenon lamp. So this is a lamp, but the name is xenon, xenon, xenon lamp. That's the name here. Can you see? Xenon lamp, xenon lamp. It's a lamp, it's a flash lamp that you touch. You turn on and flash it into, places so you can see clearly what you're looking for. All right, so it is very, very good. And you can see it's big. And when you turn it on, it is very bright, brighter than the regular touch lighters that you see around, okay? It is very, very bright. And that is, again, I said xenon lamp, okay? So say again, xenon lamp. Beautiful. Let's get another one. Does anybody know what this is? Looks like something you know, right? Okay, so give me a name. Yo-yo. Good. Yo-yo. Can you see this loop? That's where you put your hand. Can you see? This is a loop. Okay, it's a string, but tied and creating a space in between it. So when you put your finger inside of it, and then you take it, you drop it, this object will drop down automatically, like a magic. It will drop down and come up, drop down and up, down and up. That's what would happen. All right, so this is yo-yo. Beginning letter sound for yo-yo is yeah. Remember, we're looking at x and yeah. X and yeah. X here is for xenon. It's for xenon. Okay, and yeah is for yo-yo. Yo-yo. Beautiful. So we'll talk more about what yo-yo is. So let's just leave it at that. But we know that the first letter sound, beginning letter sound, and initial letter sound means the same thing. Beautiful. So let's proceed. Can you see? Yo-yo. Let's proceed. Good. Still on X and Y, initial letter sounds for this today's lesson. Now, let's sound it out now. Let me teach you how to do it. Oh my goodness. So let's go on to the next level of learning. We're still looking at the initial letter sound X and Y. Okay, now we want to learn how to make the sound X. Okay, so here they are. Now, just follow me, okay, by repeating after me. I will make the sound, you repeat after me. So this is how it is to be sounded. Z. Okay? Z. Repeat after me. Z. 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 Let's do it again. Z. 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 Well done. As we apply it to the objects, okay, I'm sure you learn it faster. So let's move on to associating in the initial letter sound Z to corresponding objects. So let's start with this. Who knows what this is? Has any of you seen this? Okay, you've seen it. Okay, but now, what is the name? Xylophone. Xylophone. Beautiful. So what is a xylophone? Do you know what a xylophone is? Okay, it's a musical instrument. It's a musical instrument, you know, with two sticks. Can you see the two sticks? Can you see? Okay, this is what you use. You hit it on any of these and it makes some beautiful sounds, beautiful musical sounds. That's what this is. So it produces some fine sounds, you know, beautiful sounds, you know, that are musical in your ears. Okay, xylophone, xylophone. So you see, when you say xylophone, you're hearing this sound at the initial stage, the first sound, the beginning sound, as if you're hearing something like z, z, okay? As if the bees, you know, when bees are buzzing, xylophone. Can you hear what the sound, I mean, the sound that came out from my mouth now? Xylophone, z, xylophone. That's the sound, the first sound of this, you know, letter. Initial letter is X. This is X, but the sound is X, 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 xylophone. This is a xylophone, and it is a musical instrument. You use these two sticks, you know, to hit on any of these, you know, panels, and they will make some musical sound. They sound very, very interesting. Well done. So this is xylophone. Xylophone beginning with the initial letter sound. X. Can you see it in red ink? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see what object we have. Okay. Anybody familiar with this? Does anybody know what this is? Has anyone followed daddy or mommy to the office? Or in your school office? Maybe the admin section. Okay, so let me tell you what this is. This is a Xerox machine. Xerox machine. Xerox machine. What did I call it? Xerox machine. Again, you hear that sound again at the beginning. Xerox machine. This is a photocopiable machine. You make copies of whatever document you have from this machine. And when it is put under this panel, this one, something, and then you press some buttons to give you a copy of what you put there, it will come out here. All right? And the papers you use are in these places. All right. So it is a photocopiable machine, you know, photocopiable machine that is used to make copies of whatever it is you want to make copies of. That is what this is. And it is called a Xerox machine, a Xerox machine. So you use it to make photocopies. Photocopies. Beautiful. So And the name, again, let's project it. Can you see Xerox machine? Xerox machine, Xerox machine. The initial letter sound there is sounding Z, Z, Xerox machine, Xerox machine. So this is one other object that begins, the name begins with the initial letter sound Z. Beautiful. Let's move on, excuse me, to another, as okay, we've talked about this. This is what? Xenon lamp. Xenon lamp. Okay, I told you it's a bigger, call it a big touch, a flashlight touch, okay, that you can use to light, into places, especially when you're looking for something, you put it in those directions, you're likely to find it quickly because the light is very bright. Beginning letter sound, X, okay, you can see it in red ink. Beginning letter sound, X, okay, beautiful. So let's see, initial letter sound, X, we just finished. This is now initial letter sound, Y. Initial letter sound, Y. We're moving into initial letter sound, Y. Now, here we're going to talk about, quite a number of other objects, okay? And let's see, Y. Can you make that sound? Y. So we're learning how to do that now. Beautiful. So just repeat after me. Y. Good. Y. Again. Y. 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 Beautiful. Let's go again. You should be able to try this. Let me repeat after you. Try it. Good. Yeah. 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 Beautiful. Very good. This is a lot easier than this, isn't it? Don't worry. You get it. Okay. So this is the initial letter sound. Yeah. Now let's see the objects that we can associate to it. Okay, so this is back. Yo, beautiful, you got it. So this is it when it's just one. Can you see the string? So it is a toy, okay? Yo-yo is a toy. It's a toy that has a string, attached to it. Can you see? And then at the end, you have a loop where you can put your finger, to hold it up. Now, when you put your finger, one finger into it, and you hold it, the yo-yo would drop down, but it will not fall off. It will drop down and come up like magic. Okay, so once you keep pulling it up and down, it goes up and down, up and down. So some of them are well designed such that as they go up and down, they produce some, flashlights, very attractive flashlights. So that is what these are. They are yo-yo, yo-yo, yo-yo. So we have about 5 of them here, okay, with the strings and the loops where you put your finger. And the beginning letter sound for yo-yo is y, y. Again, y. Again, y. Beautiful. For yo-yo. You're making good progress, Well done, everyone. So let's move on. Still learning about the initial letter sound Y. And now we want to look at another object beginning with that initial letter sound. Okay, so what does this look like? Who knows what this is? A boat. Okay, that's fine. It is a boat, but what kind of a boat? What kind of a boat? This is a special kind of a boat. Okay, so I'll tell you what it's called. It's called a yacht. A yacht. A yacht boat. It's very special. It is a big fancy boat. People riding on water for fun, just for fun. They're not making money from it. It's not a business, okay? It's just for fun. So a family can have it and then they take it and go on water and ride on it, in it. Okay, they ride in it on water. It is a big fancy boat. You can see it's looking beautiful, isn't it? So it's a yacht. Now, when you say yacht, what is the first sound you hear in the word yacht? It's yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Say that again. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done. Great job there. Okay, so let's proceed. Do we have any other? Yes, we have another object coming. Wow, look at this. Look at it. Looking good, isn't it? I can hear somebody shouting, taxi, taxi. Brilliant child there. Yes. Okay, but that's not what we're interested in. Okay, we're interested in what can you describe this car to start with? This is a car, right? You got it right, but can you describe it? What type of car is this? Who can tell me what color this is? Yellow. Good. So it's a yellow car. Can we say it's a yellow car? Yes, it's a yellow car. Or like somebody said, taxi. So we can say it's a yellow taxi. Good. So yellow, I'm interested in that. Yellow car. Now, the word yellow, the initial letter sound there is yeah. Good. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. That's what I'm interested in. And you can see it in red ink. Beautiful. So it's a yellow car. Yellow car. Yellow taxi. Beautiful. You got it right all the same. So it's a yellow car. So we see the yeah at the beginning, okay, of the word yellow car. Beautiful. Let's move on and see if there's more to come. Yes, we still have something coming. Okay. Is this familiar? Are you familiar with this? What's this? Do you know what this is? Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Do you know what this is? Wool. Okay. You're making some form of sense. Wool. What kind of wool? What do you use this wool for? You say it's a wool. Okay, so this is called yarn. 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 This is, a material. It's a form of material. You use it to make, some materials. You use this to make your blankets, baby blankets. You can use it to make the footwear. Yes, you can. You can make the headwear like a cap, a form of like a cap, that babies can wear to keep warm. Okay? Yes, you can use this. Those who do, make that, you can use crochet. There's a tool they use, and they use this wool to make, the crochet and pattern it into whatever they want to. So it could be blankets, baby blankets, it could be the footwear, the headwear, it could be, a wrap around them like a shawl. Okay, they could use this. So this is a yarn. Beautiful. These days, you get people use the black, color of this, for women. Women use it to make their hair. Somehow they use it. Yes. Cut it into pieces and use it to beautify their hair. So this is yarn, okay? And the beginning letter sound for this is Yeah. Again. Yeah. Say that again. Yeah. Beautiful. So I would want you to go home and think of some other things that begins with the letter Y, initial letter sound Y. Can I give you one on top of my head now? Yam. How many of you know what yam is? When you get to ask mommy to tell you or show you what a tuber of yam is, okay? And maybe I would ask you the next time, most probably, what yam is and what you do with it. Okay, this one we can make materials with it, and we can use the materials to cover up, to keep warm. All right. Well done, everyone. Good. So that is yeah for you there. Now, something is coming up. Another one. Look at this. How do you feel seeing this? Does it look good or look ugly? This is an animal. It is called yak. This is a yak. It's a big, furry animal, that, lives in cold area, cold mountains. That's where you see it. Can you see the hair on his body? Can you see? Long hair, very long. This helps to keep it warm. Okay? This hair helps to keep it warm because it stays on the mountains. That's where you'll find it. And those places, where it's cold mountains, that's where you find them. Okay? It's a yak. Yak. So when I say yak, our interest, now let's move there. This is our interest. Yak. What's the first sound you hear in yak? Yak. Yeah. 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 Beautiful. Beautiful. So you have a lot of, examples for the initial letter sound. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's go on to this one. I'm sure you'll be interested in this. Okay. Aha. Even before I show you the rest, you already know. Yogurt. Okay, this is yogurt. Okay, and it's creamy, isn't it? Can you see it? This is it. This is opened. This is closed and it's bigger. Okay, this is opened. Okay, it's a creamy substance. Okay, can you see it? Creamy. Okay, and edible. You can eat it. You can actually eat it. And you use spoon to scoop it and put it in your mouth and eat it. Okay, you can have different flavors of it. You can have it in strawberry. You can have it in chocolate. You can have it in banana, flavors. You can have it come in different, flavors. Whichever one you like, you pick. But it's very good for children. So I'm sure mommy makes sure that you have this, from time to time. Pineapple, flavor, you can have, it come in all manners of flavor, but they are good for you. Okay? I love it. I love it. I love the pineapple, flavor. I love it. And when I see one, I take. All right? So don't run away from me. Take it. It's good. Good for your body. Good for you, to grow and grow healthy. All right. So what is this again? Yogurt. Yogurt. So it's yogurt. And the beginning letter sound, which is what we're interested in, is yeah, 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 yogurt, yeah, for yogurt. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Okay. So we are at the point where we'll trace and go on later to write. This is important. So pay attention and look at what I do, because you're going to do yours too. You're going to take your turn. All right. So what are we tracing? We're going to trace both of them. Let's do them one after the other. The first one will be the X, the X. Okay. So if you look, you see number one, and then these dotted lines right here. And then number two, you go here and then you bring it. So it's like a cross. You crisscross your arms. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So let's get a pen. I'm going to use a pen and you would use your pencil. So when you put your pencil on paper, this is what teaches you which direction you go. So from the far left top, you draw it right down across. Can you see? And then you go back to the opposite side from the far right up from the top. You go right down across. Can you see? Yes, that's exactly what you are going to do. So let's release the remaining one and then you trace it. All right. So you take your pencil again. It will tell you which direction to go. So we started from this far end here and we joined the dotted lines. So join it right down. Stop, come up to the right-hand side, pick it from there and join it right down and cross right to the other side from top to bottom. Okay? All right. So let's do this again. From the top, from the left-hand side. Now we're going to erase this. This one did not really look good. So let's do it right. Okay. So let's set properly. Join the dotted lines from the top to the bottom, but slanting, okay, and crossing. It's crossing the other line. Okay, so we do this again. I thought as much. Okay, so we start from here. And then join the dotted lines across. Okay, can you see? That's it. That's how to trace the X. Tracing the X. Beautiful. So let's erase it. Excuse me. And move on to the next. How to write it all by yourself. So all you have there is, just a point, where you start, just to start, let's go to the next page where you write it all by yourself. You only have the three dots to give you a sense of where to start. You figure out the direction you go. So remember, we started this way and we slanted. It was a slant from the left-hand side towards the right-hand side, but from top to bottom. Let's go. Okay. So you come to this side from the right-hand side and you give it and run it across. Can you see? So that's what we're going to do here. Another one. And another one. Okay. Here. And yeah. So here we are. All are x, x, x. All right. Good. So let's move on to the next one, which is Again, yeah, beautiful. Excuse me. All right. So let's go to the next one where we do the yeah. Again, yeah. You trace it. So let's bring it down. Excuse me. So you can see your number one comes from here and goes right down. You stop, then you go up and bring it right to the bottom, and then you cross it around here. All right, so one is out. Let's bring the second one out. And then let's pick our pen and trace. So this is, have to be intentional here. It's from the top, then you curve in and stop. Let's go. Follow the dotted lines. Halfway, you curve and stop. Then you go up and take it from there and run it across, right by the side and curve it in. Can you see? Beautiful. So let's do same here. Up, bring it down and run it down. Okay. Can you see? Same here. Up, as if you're writing a U, bring it down, that's it. That's it. Okay, should we rewrite this? Let's rewrite this. Good. Let's rewrite it. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Good job there. Good. So this is it. You practice and practice and practice. Now let's see you write it all by yourself. I know you can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. So let's have you do just that. Let's go on to the page where you have to do that by yourself. Okay, pick your pen. So, you remember how we started? So, halfway, as if you're writing a U, bring it down and curve. Okay? That's yeah. Let's go again. Halfway, curve, go up, bring it down. Good. Okay? And then this. Okay, so we'll do this again. Doesn't look really like it. So, beautiful. Sit. Good. That was nice. Okay, oh, that's nice. Beg your pardon. All right, so this is it. So you're going to have to practice, practice, and practice at home. All right? Well done. Well done, everybody. Now, finally, let's go to the last part of today's lesson. And that is, we want to project some objects, and you will just tell us or tell me the initial letter sound. Let's see if you can remember, what I have taught you. Okay? So, what is this? Does anybody know what this is? Xylophone. Good. So, xylophone. What's the initial letter sound for xylophone? X. Good. Again. X. Again. X. Good. So X for xylophone. Good. How about this? Yo-yo. Good. Yo-yo. This is yo-yo. What's the first sound you hear when you say yo-yo? Yo. Again. Yo. Beautiful. And this. This, yes, I put it, try it. Yacht. Yacht. Good. Yacht. And I said it's a fancy boat. Fancy boat, okay, that people ride in on water for fun. Good, you remember. So what's the initial letter sound for yacht? Yacht. Yeah, beautiful. Well done, every one of you. That's good. And this is the final one. Who remembered what this is? Yes, it's a photocopying machine. Yes, but what is the name? You can't remember what this is. This is Xerox. Xerox machine. Xerox machine. Xerox machine. That's the name. And the initial sound, the initial letter sound is X. Again, X. Well done, everyone. And so we have come to the end of today's lesson. I just want to say thank you to every one of you for participating. And I hope you had fun. And I hope you learned one or two things. Go home and practice everything that you have learned. All right? And I'll be looking forward to seeing you the next time I come online. Remember to invite your friends. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.